Hello Sagittarius, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your August 2025 general reading. We're looking at the first half of August for you, the fire sign of Sagittarius. Welcome, thanks for taking the time to be here, and please do like and subscribe. If this reading hits home with you and you would like to explore it further in your own personal life and situation, or you just like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, you can email me for more information, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video below to see that contact info as well. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you same day. I do cover all areas of life, love and romance, relationship compatibility, business, career, work, investment, and 6 and 12-month overviews. So if you're interested, email me for more information. I'm also quite diligent about timely scheduling of personal readings too. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what the first half of August has coming in for you. And we begin with justice, reaping what we sow, honesty, transparency, honor, ethics, doing the right thing, because the outcome is going to be dependent on what you do and how you do it. There's always a bit of implied advice here with justice of doing the right thing, or of taking the higher road, the moral, ethical thing. Because sometimes our own experiences or emotions, want to pull us in the other direction. But justice is going, look, this is the right thing to do, so this is the thing I'm going to do. Next, we have the Three of Cups, which speaks of social energy, celebrations, parties, or even our circle, our tribe, our social connections in the community, primarily a card of celebration. The Ten of Wands, the end of the rope, time to lay down some burden that you've been carrying, or something which has turned into a burden. Tens represent cycle completion and fulfillment, coming full circle. So the Ten of Wands says, look, this has grown to be too heavy for me. I am laying this down. This is probably the source of the celebratory energy, but we'll pull the curtain back on it a bit. Ooh. Your primary energy, your crowning energy, primary theme and focus for the first half of August, Sagittarius, is the Tower. Significant change, transformation, which is intended to come in and wipe away everything so that you can move forward on a brand new path. I know a lot of people sort of clench up when they see the Tower, because the Tower can be challenging. It represents a significant shakeup or upheaval and destruction of something. And sometimes that's seen as positive at the time it happens, like winning the lottery or something like that. But sometimes it can be challenging, like the end of something you didn't want to end, right? But it's because Spirit is trying to orient you on a new path. It represents significant change. So let's take a look. Here it feels kind of positive. For some of you, because justice is here, sometimes it can point to actual, concrete, black and white legal issues. This would be something that works in your favor and allows you to let go of something. Like if you've been involved in some kind of long legal battle or long legal case of some kind, litigation, whether it's criminal or civil or, marriage or financial, anything like that. It's something that, again, it feels here like the outcome is positive for you, although maybe unexpected. So let's take a look at that Tower card. Page of Cups, positive messages. Maybe out of the blue. Wow. Six of Swords and Six of Wands. The worst is finally behind you. You're putting it behind you. You're slowly but surely moving to a better place, more peaceful, calm, placid, right? Six of Wands, victory, triumph, and success. recognition. Your hard work and efforts and perseverance and determination is paying off here. I'm not quite sure why it's manifesting as the Tower. It might be that you thought you were going to lose something, but you didn't, or it might be that something has worked out in a way so much better than you imagined. It produces, the Tower produces profound change so that you can move on. Sometimes some of you might be initiating the Tower energy yourself. It may be that you've made a significant decision to do something huge in your life, make a significant decision that is the source of, and when you do that, the rewards or the outcome of it in a positive way far exceeds what your expectations would be of it. Let's take a look at Justice. Justice is clarified by justice and the world. This looks to be a pretty significant time period for a lot of you Sagittarians out there, because justice and the world represents the final culmination of perhaps what might have been a long journey, a long bout of hard work, your efforts finally paying off, the culmination of a long and perhaps tough and challenging journey. Achievement, major achievement and success here. Wow. Let's take a look at this lovely celebratory Three of Cups. Definitely represents celebration within friends, family, community. It is well received, for sure. Judgment, the Chariot, and the Three of Pentacles. Someone made perhaps someone made a significant choice or decision that brings in alignment about building something for the future, right? The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork, of collaboration, of people coming together and getting on the same page, getting in alignment with what they want to create, what they want to build moving forward in the future. You know, seeing eye to eye. There was some kind of significant decision or choice to move down a path, and again, it's well received. Ten of Wands. For some of you, it might be the culmination or celebration of a partnership or a joint venture of some kind, and that can be anything from business to marriage, right? It feels kind of like a coming together. There's a joint venture here, whether it's emotional in terms of like getting married or, you know, like joining businesses, companies. But again, it can be coming to the successful completion of some kind of long legal battle where you finally reach some kind of an agreement, or there's a judgment made. It's in your favor. Ten of Wands. Extraordinary reading. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles. This is about the letting go, or being able to finally let go of something that perhaps was not very healthy, perhaps even toxic, although there's always a tempting kind of aspect to the Devil card, but needing to lay it down because it might have left you financially and materially bereft or without or poor, or being shunned or you know, kind of blacklisted or blackballed or set outside of something, you know, shut out, left out in the cold kind of energy. It's time to, it feels like a decision was made that now cancels all of that out. And almost, for some of you, it feels like you made a decision to choose a path that brings you back into alignment or back into the fold of a group of some kind. Okay. Advice, guidance, any final messages from Spirit? The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism after a difficult and challenging time, which is interesting because in the tarot, the Star comes after the Tower. The Tower blows everything up, and the Star comes to renew, restore, and rebuild in a better way. Hope, faith, and optimism. Walking the path in faith, even if you're not sure where it's going to go, you're on the right path. The Hierophant, the tried and true path, the traditional path. Having faith in tradition, having faith in the traditional path. The Three of Cups again, celebration, family, community, friends. And the Hanged Man, surrender is actually victory. And this was a very similar reading to your sister sign Aries as well. The Hanged Man can represent temporary sacrifice, or what you might view as temporary sacrifice, or surrendering to spirit, surrendering to some kind of spirit, traditional path. Something here is actually where your victory comes from. But in order to do that, it requires the letting go of some things perhaps that you've been holding on to, and going, okay, I give up. I'm going to walk this path. And it's like being welcomed back into the fold, or the sunshine again. Now, for others of you, it might be a legal issue, a legal battle of some kind, or it might just be something that you've been working on for a long, long time. Again, it's a general reading, so the little details are going to vary, but the fundamental energy is coming back together, coming into alignment, being able to lay down a burden that you've been kind of walking around with for quite some time. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Sagittarius, those are your messages for the first half of August 2025. For those of you for whom this made sense and hit home, I hope it was helpful and clarifying for you. If you'd like to take a look at how it plays out in your own personal life, your own situation, if you're interested in a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description below to see that contact information as well. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I will see you all shortly. As always, be safe, be well, be blessed. Hope to see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.